Hello and welcome back to Visit Fylde Coast. This is a special video for our special Eric, who is one of our founding members of the Visit Fylde Coast video fan club. So this is all about the Grundy Art Gallery, which is this lovely building at the back of us here. It's a historic building in its own right, and it's also the home of many a contemporary and modern art exhibition. So we've got permission to look at the exhibition that's on currently, and we're also going to have a look at the building as well and some of its history, because it's a beautiful building in its own right. It's part of the Blackpool Central Library footprint, which is just on this corner down here, and it's a beautiful day to do it as well. So don't forget to make sure that you've subscribed and that you've signed up for your newsletter, and then if you've signed up for your newsletter you'll find out when the Grundy has their new exhibitions on and when they're open and all that kind of thing. So without any further ado, let's go and have a look, shall we? So the Grundy opened on the 26th of October 1911, and it was founded by brothers John and Cuthbert Grundy, who were considered to be leaders of the artistic, literary and scientific life of the town. And today it has a year-round programme of contemporary and visual arts and events, plus educational activities. So we're going to go in and we're going to go and take a look at the new spring programme, which is literally just started. So this is some information about the new gallery exhibitions. So there's two on at the moment. One is called Come As You Really Are by Hitem Patel, and the other one is Catharsis by Andy Holden. So these are the two galleries as you come into the main exhibition space. Lovely big vaulted rooms and big buildings. This is the Come As You Really Are by Hitem Patel, and it showcases hobbies demonstrating freedom of expression and ingenuity, broadening the perception of what it is to be creative and where the impulse to be creative comes from. And there's even a little flock of crocheted pigeons. Look, aren't they natty? Oh, there's one called Derek. There you go, one for T-Boy. There's one for T-Boy. This is part of a national, a nationwide programme, and it's hundreds of unique handcrafted objects. There's a field of fabric pumpkins, which is in the other room. I'll show you that in a second. And a film which is playing on a loop in the back gallery. So we'll go this way and I'll show you the rest of this exhibition. So there's your pumpkins, look. There's all your pumpkins on the floor. So there's a wide variety of different mediums and different crafts. So you've got painting, I can't quite tell whether that's oil or acrylic, I think it might be oil. These are obviously sort of 1960s, 70s ceramics. Spider-Man sat in the middle of it. It's amazing what people collect and what inspires you to collect. Crafts are making like great big patchwork quilts. I mean, the time that goes into making something like this is absolutely astronomical. It's amazing, each little square all cut out by hand. And then in this exhibition space there's loads of little figures. I'm not going to show myself up by saying what they are, but they look like Doctor Who. The Doctor Who. There's a Dalek at the back. I've just found the Dalek. Let me take you around here and I'll show you. I'll show you the Dalek from the back. There you go, look. The Doctor Who. Got there in the end. So it was 1903 when the Grundy brothers donated their collection to the town including 33 paintings, and they were all displayed in a temporary exhibition space at Revo Library. In 1906 they added another 36 paintings, and then by 1908 they provided £2,000 to fund the building costs for the gallery, which at that time would have been an awful lot of money. Origami. Somebody's treasures. This is the film by Hatem Patel. Originally it was called Blackpool Art Gallery when it opened, and in 1912 the Grundy brothers created yet another fund to buy new artwork and to build the collection. It's amazing what people collect though. What do you collect? Pop a comment underneath. By the late 1930s the gallery had outgrown its space, so an extension was added with another 2 galleries. Oh, they're Pokemon cards. Wow. Never collected anything like that. The Grundy collection itself includes Victorian and modern British paintings, contemporary jewellery, Oriental ivories and ceramics and all kinds of different things. There's about 2,000 items in the collection, and it now includes work by national names like Tracy Emin and Martin Creed, as well as local artists. So this is the other exhibition that's on at the moment. This is Catharsis by Andy Holden. So you can see the film playing in the background. That's on a loop. It's made up of 200 ceramic cats which were inherited from his late grandmother. So it's a humorous and poignant exploration of our individual compulsion to collect. We all collect things, don't we? We all collect things, and what is it that drives us to do it? What is it that drives us to do it? Next year, in 2026, a Monet painting is visiting the Grundy, which is from the National Gallery Masterpiece Tour, and that's March to June 2026. And did you know, in August 1919, Cuthbert Grundy was the first man from Blackpool to get a knighthood. There you go, you see. So all this fascinating information comes out of Nick Moore's history of Blackpool and the Fylde Coast. These pictures are all made up of individual little wooden blocks. So when you stand nearby like this, you can't really see what it is at all. It's like pixels on a telescreen, and then when you stand back, you can see that it's the Joker. I think it's the Joker, isn't it? It's very good, very clever. Upstairs is closed at the moment for maintenance, but the Grundy is open from Tuesday to Saturday from 10 while 4:45. Entry is free, but donations are always welcomed, and there is a box at the back of me for you to put your money in. There's a little shop as you come into the building, which has got all kinds of interesting, quirky, artistic gifts and products and things on sale. Well worth a visit. There's your box, look. There's your donation box. And this is, as I said, the reception area. And back out into the sunshine. So I hope you've enjoyed that little look around inside. It's even got a blue plaque, look. 110 years, that was done on its anniversary year. Let's go and have a look and see what it says on the blue plaque. I'll read it out to you because I know you can't always see. John Ralph Greenhow Grundy, 1841 to 1915, and Cuthbert Cartwright Grundy, 1846 to 1946. They were artists, staunch Unitarians and philanthropists who moved from Bury to Blackpool in 1888. In 1903 they gave their collection of paintings to Blackpool Council, providing £2,000 to create a dedicated art gallery. In 1908 a site was acquired and the construction of the art gallery was completed in 1911, with a further extension in 1938. This plaque was installed as part of Grundy Art Gallery's 110th birthday celebrations in 2021, sponsored by the Grundy. I do like these blue plaques, especially the metal ones. Very nice. It records our history for everybody to see. So I hope you've enjoyed this little look around. I know Eric will have enjoyed a look inside the Grundy. I hope you did too, and until next time, we'll see you later. Bye for now.